And I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired.
All right, folks. Welcome back to Rise of the Sun. I'm Andre.
No? You said the top is too good. No, it's fine.
You got to hold it. Right here is a piece that we have to cut. The other pieces we had to cut was right here, the original drop, okay, where these pieces fell into. So we had to cut these off and this. And I'm thinking the reason why you got to cut this off is because there will be no place for it to go. It will be kicking your front fairing forward. So that's why this piece has to come off. So, where's the plate? Okay, you could actually fit this without cutting this, but in order for everything else to fall in line, you have to cut this. The screws that send to you go through here flush. There's 4 screws and washers. They go in here flush, and the OEM screws go in here. Okay, and this is the Nation relocation kit, which drops the fairing 2 inches. Okay, so it's fairly easy. Well, it's not easy. It's intermediate. To cut these off, and so you have a Dremel or something to cut these off. I may want to get some paint so these things don't rust.
Your stock washer goes on first, and then your front nut. All right, don't forget your stock bolt there. That is your pinch bolt. It's a safety mechanism that pinches your axle.
Are you seeing the camera?
Just in case you did.
Almost.
There we go. On the torque wrench there is going to torque this down.
Use your hand. From now, use your hand. No?
This is what the front axle nut calls for.
I know, right?
There we go. All right, so we're going to go back on with both brake calipers there. Just make sure you spread the brake pads
Almost there.
apart so they fit over your screwdriver. Just take care to wire them up. Okay, this left side brake caliper. Now that the cheek plates are spread apart, you can fit it up over there.
It's not long enough.
The 2 bolt holes up there. All right, with this caliper back. Left side is the stock bolt washer.
All right, right here. All right, so here we go. The 2 small pieces came from here. Okay, the bottom of that bracket. Okay, no, normally they were like this. They were like this. Okay, that's where the drop was on both sides. Okay, now the drop is going to be lower. Okay, let me get this. The drop is going to be lower. This is the bottom of the new bracket. The new bracket is going to go right here. And this is going to be, the new bottom where it drops into. Okay? The 2 screws now screw on the bottom of it. So you have to cut the top part. I have to clean this up and grind it down. And you have to cut these 2 pieces. I don't know what you want to call this. I guess part of your frame. So you got to make a decision whether or not this is something you want to do to your bike. So the manufacturer, they do have a how-to on YouTube, but they're not showing you this. This is what you're going to have to do. So I'm showing you this so you have a choice. I didn't know I have to do this to my bike. Maybe that would have been a decision maker for me had I known. So now you know. about before what was done. Okay, so if you're looking at the bracket, as you can see from before, you notice the difference. The bracket is now against the old plate. The screws are provided by Bagger Nation, and the bottom piece is now inserted. So this is what it looks like. That's pretty much it. But you got to get to this point, and from here, it's about putting everything back together and putting the brace back on as well. And we'll show you how that goes.
Don't forget that before you cut a hair piece and bottom piece first.
Remember we kicked that before, so. Well, folks, if you haven't subscribed, now is the time to do it. Probably don't have to do any taping, but for some folks that haven't done it before, it's a good opportunity to show someone some of the steps. Even the guy from Bagger Nation did a how-to and the fairing drop relocation kit, but there was no visual. So, and I'm finding out why there's no visual, because you say it's no big deal, but it's a little bit more. There's some cutting involved. You know, you gotta want to do that to your motorcycle. That's probably why he's not showing it. But I was already knee deep, so I did some of the cutting I had to do to slap in that bracket. So I'll share it with you. If you appreciate that, it takes a little bit of time. So hit the like, comment, and let me know what you think.